How y'all doing? Glad y'all could be here tonight. Thank you for coming Friday. Great concert. These folks have worked very hard all year long, and I think they've done a great job. They will not be double knot spies, but I think they'll make it out of the 8th grade, so I'm very pleased. Very proud that I'm here tonight with all of them. They look very well dressed. I'm very pleased and proud of our arts department and our band teacher, Miss Sandlin. She does a wonderful job. My child is about 2 years away from middle school. And he's interested in musical instruments, and I keep going. I want him to go to school here because she does such a wonderful job with the band and all the options she offers them and all the things that they can do. And then I go, I can't have them at the same school as me because I'd kill him. And I mean that, kill him. Yes, he drives me crazy. But they do a wonderful job. And so thank you all for supporting the arts department. Thank you for everything you've done for Miss Sandlin and for your children all year long. And at that point, I would hope that you would turn off all your electronic devices, except for things that videotape, turn off all babies that make noise, turn off all children that can't be quiet, or send them to a quiet area over there, because this show is going to be great.
Thank you all for coming tonight. Our first song is going to be conducted by Mr. Frank Lane. Again, he's been a tremendous help to me all year long. He has given the students a great level of consistency for the days that I've been gone for jury duty and other things like that. He's worked real hard with the students, so he's going to conduct our first song, so I'd like you to welcome Mr. Frank Lane.
This has been without a doubt part of the best 8th grade band I've ever worked with, if we can kind of get the focus of what we're doing. But other than that, we have our good days and our bad days. These guys are really great, and not only are they good musicians, they're good kids. That's not easy to find sometimes. Enjoy.
Good evening, and welcome to the 8th grade and jazz band concert. We've got some really exciting music for you, and we really hope you enjoy it. We've all heard the term band geek, and most of us wear reply, but now we're going to talk about gleeks. If you don't know what a gleek is, well, you're about to become one. We open our concert with a medley of songs from the hit TV show Glee, including Don't Stop Believin', Lean on Me, and more. Get those toes tapping with the best of Glee.
Our second tune was a #1 hit for the Charlie Daniels Band way back in 1979 and tells the story of a young fiddle player who duels with the devil. In our version, the fiddle player is none other than Holly Shelter's Miss Lisa Cattuso. And I think you'll agree with me when I say the man in red doesn't know who he's dealing with. She'll show off her skills while another school favorite, Mr. Harrell, narrates the story. We hope you enjoy The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Went down to Georgia, he was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind, he was way behind, he was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young gal sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot, and the devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Girl, let me tell you what. I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, well, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you might be a pretty good fiddle player, but to give the devil his due, I bet a fiddle of gold against your throat, cause I think I'm better than you." The girl said, "My name's Lisa, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet you're gonna regret, because I'm the best there's ever been." Opened up his case and he said, "I'll start this show." And fire blew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. He pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. And the thing and the demons joined in and it sounded something like this. Finished, Lisa says, "Well, you're pretty good, old son, but sit down in that chair right there and let me show you how it's done." The devil bowed his head because he knew he didn't beat. And he laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Lisa's feet. But Lisa said, "Devil, if you want to ever come back and want to try it again, because I told you once, you son of a gun, I'm the best there's ever been."
lot of fun over the past several weeks, I can tell you. This has been some great music, and it's awesome to have the talent that we have here. I was looking online at music, and I saw this song, and I listened to it, and I immediately texted Lisa, and I said, I'm going to order this, and you're going to play it. So it's been a lot of fun. Thank you guys. That was great. Just a little bit of time before our last song, and I'm going to share with you something that I saw another band director do. I wish I could take credit for this, but I can't. I totally stole it. Some of you, if you were in band in New Hanover County when you were younger, may remember a band director that was at Hoggard High School. His name was Jack Stamp. He has since become a pretty world-famous composer, and he's conducted bands at the college level, and he's very sought after to do things like all-district clinics. And when he does, he always does what we're getting ready to do. So I pretty much stole it word for word. So these are his words, but I thought it was pretty powerful, so I didn't want to change a whole lot of it. And this is what Jack Stamp says. I get tired of people talking about how band in particular is easy. It is not easy. It's my feeling that sometimes we have our priorities out of whack. As much as I love sports, I sometimes think in our school system, sports take precedence over academics. And while sports are important for a lot of factors, they're not as hard as it is to be in band. Now I was thinking about a good batting average is 300. That's 30%. If we played 30%, how would that sound? And in football, you actually get a chance. I mean, there's built-in failures, right? They call it an incomplete pass. We can't have an incomplete B-flat. Now, granted, the difference is we don't have anyone trying to stop us from playing. But let's go to academics for a minute. You have to realize that music is one of the few things these students do that use both sides of the brain. The left side of the brain is dealing with all the technical stuff. You see, they're dividing. They're doing math the whole time. They're dealing with the technical aspects of their instruments and what fingers to put down. Much more than that, they're hearing if they're playing in tune or not. Are they playing the right style? In other words, are they playing the notes short enough, long enough, connected enough, loud enough, short enough, soft enough? Now, we're not even going to deal with all of those aspects. We're going to deal with one aspect, right and wrong. So what we're going to do for you is we're going to demonstrate what the band would sound like on a small passage if we were operating somewhere between 90 to 95%. Because of the odd number of notes, some of them are actually above 95, some are around 90. So first we'll play a section of Titanic for you correctly. And then we're going to play it for you at about 95%, which in most academic classes is an A.